Now, first of all, you can blame Michael for this one, because he's going to pick this one, not me. Okay, now, but first of all, after seeing what we've just done, this is like a baby question, okay? I'm going to pick on...
So cute.
It is, it's like a cute little baby. This is what this is. All right, Noah Solinger, I'm going to pick on you first. Here we go. Guys, listen up, please. Noah, what's the derivative of the square root of x? Actually, what can I change this into first, maybe? Okay. Now, there will be someone in this class, let's call him James, that's going to want to square everything. Why would I not square everything?
The other side, you can't.
Well, the square root will do, but yeah, if you just do x minus y all squared, like you're missing the middle terms, like when you're foiling. So you can't just square, 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 and then it'll work out. All right, no, you're not done yet. What's the derivative of x to the 1/2, please? Okay, now here's the trick, Teresa. What's the derivative of 1/2, sorry, y to the 1/2?
Isn't it like 1/2 dy dx?
Close?
-1.
Okay, now just let me just slow down here, okay? So what happens is the y is treated just like an x, but the only difference is at the end there's dy by dx, okay? Other than that, it's still the same rules, the same everything applies. The only thing that happens is at the end you put a dy by dx. That's the only difference. Go ahead, I thought it was something there.
No, never mind, I figured it out.
All right, and Teresa, I'll give you another easy one. What's the derivative of 2? 0.
Why don't you just like get rid of at 25 and 9?
Because that's going to be used for the second part of the...
That's when we actually
Right.
plug in the numbers.
That's where we're plugging the numbers.
Right.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no, I'll go ahead. One more time. Yeah, logs are starting up on Tuesday. The thing is, okay, the question was, when are we using logs? We don't know the log rules. I was talking to Miss Hay this morning. Like, she's like the calmest person in the world, you know that? She's wonderful, okay? I'm quite the opposite when there's people in the back row that are talking about water bottles. It just drives me insane. I gotta be at peace with myself. That's what I have to be. Okay. All right, Michael Hatcher. Since you're talking about water bottles, can you tell me how to solve for dy over dx, please? Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this -1. Okay, can someone explain to the class, Chris, this can be you if you want it to be, how the heaven I did 2 root y for the denominator? Chris, go ahead.
Okay, so because technically the negative exponent is kind of like on the denominator.
Definitely, yeah. And 1/2 is like a square root. Okay. Now I'm looking sort of good, but not quite great yet. Awesome.
You're
go ahead.
looking amazing, Mr. Simon.
Thank you. That's one nice compliment.
Question. Why did you move over the x, not the y, so you can move?
Well, I have because the y is connected to dy over dx at times. You know what I mean? So I'm going to because these two things are multiplied, right? I have to divide to get rid of it, right? So imagine let's imagine the question was like this: 1 + 3x = 0, right? The 3 you can't move over, right?
Yeah, but you can move the whole entire thing to make it non-negative. They're both negative right now.
Right, but
So
yes. But the thing is, these two are connected, so I can't do them. I can't move it yet. Like I can do it right now in my next step.
You can't take the entire chunk over.
No.
And you
Because
could
just wait. Let me slow down here. This is times by dy over dx, right?
Yeah, but can't you
No.
just treat that like one thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, couldn't you do like 2
Okay, just hold on,
square
just
root
wait.
y over 2 square root x?
Okay, hold on. Just wait, just guys. Okay. Michael, I need your soft today, please. Okay, in all seriousness. Thank you. Town, I'm not yelling at you, but you're listening to him, so stop listening to him. the question was, why can I not just move over both things? That's the question. Okay.
No, it's on the other side of the negative, all that stuff, can't you move it over and make it positive on the other side?
Oh, you wanna move it so that everything's positive? Okay, that's the thing.
Well, also my question is,
So you want me to call it 1/2 root x equals 1/2 root y dy over dx? That's what you want me to do? Now we're all happy?
I have a question now.
Sort of. Now we're all happy. I didn't understand what you were saying. So.
Then with that, couldn't you like flip the 1/2 square root y and make it 2 square root y over 2 square root x?
Yes, and that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
So we're going to multiply this by 2 root y. So
I thought we could at first.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 root y over 2 root x equals dy over dx. Now this is almost done. Austin, since it's your turn, what's my last step to finish this question off? What's the last step here to make this nicer? Cancel the 2. So my slope equals root y over root x, which is amazing. Okay, this is, and that's what we're going to do right now. Okay, to get their slope. Okay, so who's
That
not
just
cool?
exploded my mind.
Isn't that cool? Now the thing is, for nice equations, this works out beautifully. Okay, the thing is, for messy equations, they're messy. Michael, question.
So did you divide the 1/2 y?
Yeah, so basically, because this is in the denominator, I divided by that, because that's like a multiply, right? So if I multiply by 2 root y, that's going to cancel this out, and it comes up here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. All right, so let's get my slope then. Can somebody be brave? How we get the best graph in the class? Matthew?
You just plug in like 25, 325 over 9.
And we're so close.
Oh, wait, it's the other way around, sorry. So it'll be 3 over 5.
Good. So my slope is going to be 3/5, which is beautiful.
That is,
Isn't this nice?
it's so
You
amazing.
should steal this for your test. That's the nicest question.
Just do it.
No, you guys all know how to do this question now. I gotta make something worse. So now, what's our last thing to make an equation? Now I'm gonna pick on Noah Solinger, only because you asked this question. So I have my slope. What else do I need to make my equation? Do you recall? Good, good. So we have our x and our y. We have x is equal to 25, right? And y is equal to 9. So we're gonna just do y, because I'm supposed to be. And say 9 is equal to 3/5, 25. So 9 is equal to 15. I think that's right.
Let's do it.
And hopefully that's. You know what I think? You guys have a long weekend, right? I gotta work tomorrow, but you guys have a long weekend, so just throw water bottles at each other and whatever.
I didn't even know that.
If you're focused on process, Matt, that's the thing. If you focus, yes, tomorrow's PD day. Well, if he is. Okay, where's my piece of paper go? I was still on the.
Yeah, you sold mine, and now you're stealing Austin's.
Okay, now let's look at this here. Yeah.
How do you know it's a?
Oh, because it's always going to be a tangent, right? The first derivative is going to be your slope, right? So tangent is always the first derivative. It's the slope of the tangent is the first derivative. Do you want to do something awesome like, I don't know, 15? What do you mean no?
Yeah, do it.
How much time you got?
10 minutes, 12 minutes.
Let's run your homework on the board first, and then we'll.
Why? Because your right's not PG.
Yes, you're a P dot.
Or sometimes PG.
Or PHE dot.
I think that's what it was supposed to be last night, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna do 15, and then I'm gonna call it a day here, okay? Yeah. Yeah, so, okay, so good question. The question says, classify each equation as implicit or explicit. So implicit would be one where you can't just have y equals. Okay, so the first one would be explicit because it's, you know, y equals something, right? But things like number like A, C, D, G would all be explicit because you can isolate y by itself very, very easily. But things like B, what else? B, E, and F, you're going to have two answers, right? So you can't isolate y. So that's explicit. Yeah.
So in other words, whenever we have dy over dx, it's
Yeah, except for, so here's the thing, because I could, like I could do this, right? You know what I mean? Like, and that would technically still be, you're doing it the same way as implicit, but this just means the same as f prime of x. That means the same idea, right? It's when there's generally two y's in the equation, and you end up with things on both sides, or, you guys know I'm not big on definitions, so I'm not going to, you know that, I'm not going to say, define the difference between it, but this one you can solve in the traditional way. If there's two y's, you have to solve it the new way, if that makes any sense. Yeah. All right, let's quickly start with number 16. What's it, 15?
Not to 15.
Number 16? No. Let's do 15. At least 15A.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
Out of high school, not out of calculus. I love calculus.
Best saved for us.
I meant high school.
These guys are totally insulting. I can't take this.
That was him.
No, I generally meant high
I'm
school.
about to smart out of class. Nathan, what's the derivative of x to the 2/3, please?
The negative.
Okay, now this is where I need your mind to be alive. If you understand this, you will put your phone away, and then you will be able to do this one. Now, I'm going to give you everyone 10 seconds to find the derivative of that by yourselves. And then I'm going to pick on someone at random. That random person is going to be Emma, because you tortured me with all those dumb memory things yesterday. Emma, what's the derivative of y to the 2/3, please? Wonderful. Like that's why this one's number 16, but or 15, but it's the same as what we just did, right? There's no real difference to it. Okay. Are we feeling sort of okay about that? So it's the, again, the y to the 1/3 doesn't change, right? You know what I mean? And then it changes, it takes the derivative of dy over dx. Austin, how are you feeling? Be honest. You're okay? All right. Yeah.
Can I answer?
Yes, please.
Okay, so you move the 2/3x to the -1/3 over to the other side, and if you want to convert it, we can do it to 2/3x.
Okay, just hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. I like what you're saying.
Yeah, that, and then on the other side as well. Just the same thing.
Does that make sense, what I just did there? Alistair, you're sort of following that, I hope. Okay, I'm gonna try and make this easier for you guys right now, because my goal is to make your life easier. If I have 2/3 on the left and I have 2/3 on the right, Matt, what can I do? Cancel, you can multiply them both by 2/3, so cancel. Yes. Thank you. It is, yes, thank you. So this is going to be just 1 over the cube root of y, dy over dx, equals -1 over the cube root of x. Okay. Silly, I don't think I picked on you today, did I? Did I miss that whole row? Silly, I'm picking on you right now. How do you solve for dy over dx now, please? Yeah, so if you just do that, you're going to multiply it direct by, right? So it's going to be dy by dx equals negative the cube root of y over the cube root of x.
I thought we didn't like them.
Okay, haven't you ever read my board? Math is radical. Yes. Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, okay? Because they would have canceled it anyway, right? What I did was I multiplied on both sides, right? Or times 3 over 2, sorry, that should be. No, it's eventually going to cancel on this side. Any questions? Okay, anybody else on that?
How do you know that you cancel when?
Well, it's like let's just pretend hey, hold on, guys, stay with me, please. It's like if I had 3y plus 3x, right? You just cross out the 3 from both sides, you cancel the 3 from both sides. It's the same idea, right? So it happens to be 2/3, so 2/3 y equals 2/3 x, or it is equal cancel. Yeah, you can't see what that says, that's okay. All right. It is actually both. It's supposed to be 3 over 2 is what it's supposed to be. Okay, I'm going to call it a day right now. You guys have a good long weekend. I would strongly recommend 2 things. Number 1, you look at the homework sheet right here. Whose is this? Is yours, Chris? Austin? You look at this. And secondly, start your choice assignment. You have 2 weekends to do it. Okay? Start your choice assignment, please.